This beat was produced by Mart85. AtomicBeats.com.
This life is my story. Got to tell them don't ignore me. I've drove these roads and walked the streets 1,000 times, and as the days go by, I always try to be who I am, to be who I am, to be who I am.
You tell me I can't win them all, but still I gotta try. Devil tries to bring me down, but I'm gonna be alright. When I pick up the mic, it's like I feel connected with life. I'm ready for whatever, fight for an intelligent price. Cause if I give up, I never get by. And if I don't give enough, my daughter would cry. You gotta find that inner strength, pull it out and override. Take control and notify, don't hold it how you feel inside. Hold on to what you love, you never know until it's set in stone. Let it show, embed it, you can't ever regret it though. Mistakes are made, it's how we learn, it's about what you do with them. I'm moving in unison, there ain't a thing that can ruin it. Who that is, what's that sound? Has he not breaking out his shell? Has he not breaking out his cell? And I promise I'll never go back to jail. Twice as bad but they'll never tell, no longer am I set up to fail. I realize I'll choke like created 3D wise a couple years later.
This life is my story. Got to tell them don't ignore me. I've drove these roads and walked the streets 1,000 times, and as the days go by, I always try to be who I am, to be who I am.
Sometimes when I write rhymes, my mind's overpopulated. But count your blessings, your body could be discombobulated. So just thank God we made it to see another day. It could be worse, could be better, but all I can say is every man has control of his own fate. So don't wait around until it's too late. We can create something that'll last forever. To help another to live better gives you massive pleasure. So come and cast your wishes, taking the wrong path is vicious. So be yourself, people can tell if you act suspicious. So fight temptation even when you feel there's no control. So many thoughts and ideas I feel I could overload. Change your pattern and you can crawl out the darkest cavern. Don't succumb to being just another heartless bastard. It's time to make a move, this the only chance you got. All or nothing, do or die, bust the hinges, break the lock.
This life is my story. Got to tell them don't ignore me. I've drove these roads and walked the streets 1,000 times, and as the days go by, I always try to be who I am, to be who I am.
Sometimes change is good, sometimes can make a difference. Sometimes if you don't change, you could lose it all in an instance. There's no resistance, ain't no I'm gifted. Every time I spit this, it's so ridiculous. Magnificent the way that I paint these pictures. In love with the pain inflicted, look above with a hazy vision. But now we can make it out, just because he paid attention. In a state of ambition, more than I thought I was. You thought I was gonna fall off because I caught a buzz. Now I got a different buzz, and it's not from sniffing stuff or smoking weed. It's my music that can lift you up. So learn from me, let your spirit live eternally. There's more to life, best believe you can turn a leaf with no more grief. So let the past go. Do you really want to spend your last days on the fast road? There's so much to gain, we're so identical. I bet when you die, you want the whole world to remember you.